Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do a series of reading volume 1s. I have seen Suki Notes doing this and I've always enjoyed her sharing her opinions and thoughts of volume 1s, and I've been wanting to do it for a while. I am guilty of buying a lot of volume 1s in my personal collection. And you know, it's the easiest thing to do and very fun, in my opinion. And I cannot wait to share my thoughts and opinions of the volume 1s I have read of the month of April, and I'll also let you know if I will be dropping a series as well. So further ado, let's get started. Volume 1, Oshinoko. I got this volume, I want to say December or January. I can't remember at the top of my head. But this series was very hyped in the community. It is well praised in Japan, and now it's very loved here right now. And I wanted to read this kind of fairly quickly just because the anime just got launched. And I know there's a lot of spoilers that happened in the first volume, and I didn't really want to get spoiled, so I'm happy that I read it so I know what happens. It is about Oi Hoshino. She is a pop idol and she's in a group, and she has a few fans that secretly really adore her, which is her gynecologist doctor, and he ended up getting into idols because of one of his patients he was taking care of. And a lot of things happen because she ended up secretly being pregnant with twins, and a lot of things happen. I don't see a lot of people address this, but I want to say it does involve a little bit of isekai and drama, a little bit of thriller. It's very unique. I like where the direction was going. Like, it just, around the end of the chapter, I was shocked, and I cannot wait to read volume 2. Volume 2 is coming out, I believe, like next week. And I'm immediately going to go to my Barnes & Noble and pick it up right away because it is so much fun. So I will definitely be continuing this series. My Girlfriend's Child. Tried this one out. I will say this was very well done for a teen pregnancy manga. It is about Sachi and her boyfriend Takura. They're in a serious relationship. They're in a physical relationship. And of course, they end up being pregnant. But the twist is, like, it kind of deals with her secretly knowing to herself, and she doesn't really tell him what's happening till later in the volume. Some trigger warnings as well. But it's an eye-opener, and it just feels very, you know, real, and the art is very pretty. I like how soft it is. I'm very excited to try volume 2 just because a little bit of a cliffhanger. The direction's going, obviously, but it is very cute, very well done. I know I'm going to be continuing it. If you're interested of just reading about teen pregnancy, a little bit of high school love, definitely check this out. Blue Lock. I know, I believe everyone and their mother probably knows about Blue Lock, but there's probably other people that are kind of skeptical of trying this series. I know there's a few people that I know personally that want to try Blue Lock, but they don't really want to get invested in it because Blue Lock is an ongoing long series, about to reach volume 30. I completely understand. I'm not a big sports person myself. What got me into Blue Lock, I tried watching the anime first before investing into the manga, and I'm really glad I did, because I think it helped me understand things way more going into reading the manga. It is really well done. It's about Izuki. He's in high school, he's on a soccer team, and he's just questioning, like, what does soccer really mean to him, because he wants to win, but he feels like his team around him are holding him back, and he's just frustrated because he wants to be the best striker. He received a letter from the Blue Lock Academy where a bunch of high school boys got selected to go join the Blue Lock Academy and try to be best striker. And it's just all these, like, over 300 plus boys into here, and there's this intelligent man named Ego, and he was trying to hype them up, saying, you know, I'm tired of Japan losing, let's be the best, and I know we could get there. And all the young boys were skeptical at first, but Izuki felt like he had to go for it because he is tired and being frustrated of not winning and not improving, and he just went for it. It's not like a typical, like, oh, let's work as a team. It does go that way for a while, but each individual looking out for themselves, because only a few are selected to compete for the World Cup, because Japan has never won before the team. But then you kind of have to look out for yourself kind of way. It's like a battle royale, and I love all the characters in Blue Lock. I think each character has their own unique personality and goals and, like, really deep backstory. I enjoy Izuki as the main character in the story, his journey. And if you have, like, a local Target, definitely go to Target. It is way more affordable there. Or I heard you could also read it online to see if you want to invest in it. So this is an easy yes, I will be continuing this series. The Villainess in the Demon Knight. I just want to start off, I really love this. This is a new steamship title. Of course, it's another, like, isekai slash villainous story, and I've been really into them lately. Oh, just a normal, typical high school girl. She wakes up into a otome game where she is the villainess, but it's kind of weird in a way where she kind of transported into, like, a brothel, and then she was introduced of this guy named Lucas. Lucas is a imperial guard, so he's like a knight, and he already wants to, like, be with her and requested her for the whole night. The beginning was very weird and confusing at first because it felt very rushed, and I was like, whoa, like, slow down there. But it honestly made a little more sense once they started showing flashbacks of Celine. Celine is the villainess in the story, but she's not really your typical villain. Like, she actually does become, like, a very innocent, pure-hearted woman. I think she was just misjudged by society. She was going to be engaged with the prince, and a lot of women did not like her. And then Lucas has his own, like, dark story, but it's just how they both met and interacted. It all makes sense in a way. And it kind of makes me sad because I feel like this could have been, it shouldn't have to be an isekai story. I feel like it would have been fine just the way it was, where I don't feel like the isekai was not necessary to make a big deal of. But regardless, it's still really fun to read. You like fantasy, romance, and a little bit of thriller. Not too much, but a little bit of thriller and spiciness. I highly recommend it. I'm definitely going to continue it because Volume 2 will be coming out in August, and I cannot wait to get it. Unnamed Memory. I have a lot of mixed opinions about this series. Crown Prince Oscar, a spell was cast upon him where he cannot produce another heir. And this was cast upon him at a very young age. And his father, the late king, was also cast the same spell because Oscar was his only child at the time, so he is the only living line. And over the years, he has tried to study how to break the curse and train to be a good noble knight because he is so desperate to fix this problem. So once he was fully trained enough, he went to like a tower where one of the witches were living at, hoping maybe she could break the curse. But the tower had a lot of monsters in it. A lot of soldiers did not come back out alive. So he had to really prepare himself, and he had retainers with him. He met the witch Tanasha, and she's like a very older witch. He pleaded his case to her about what happened, but unfortunately, she told him there's no breaking it, pretty much. Like a powerful being, like a witch or sorceress, could possibly produce an heir for him, just because it's no normal human could do it for him. So he proposed to her, like, be my wife, produce my heir, and she is very skeptical. But they came to an agreement where he's asking her, just give me 1 year. 1 year, and if you don't, then I will let you go. She went to his castle, and they're living together, but she is disguising and hiding her true identity. No one in the castle knows that she is a witch, so she's kind of being like an apprentice of learning how to do magic, being like apprentice mage. In the chapters, it kind of went downhill for me, where the plot of the story was kind of forgotten, and it kind of bothered me. It's really hard for me to say because I'm very positive of everything I say about manga, but I was very bored of the last chapters, where I felt like I was literally skimming through the last pages because I could not stand it any longer, because I'm like, why is this happening? Why are we having an unexpected murder scene? Why are we accusing random side characters? Like, what's this got to do with Tanasha and Oscar? Like, what is happening? It just seemed weird to me. Shout out to Being Q Uni, and I apologize, girl, if I said your username wrong. Explained to me that does get better. She reads light novels for this series. Kind of gave me a little bit hope. Maybe I just need to go over the hump. Maybe try giving it a couple more volumes to see. Normally, I do that. Literally drop a series by the second or third volume. I don't know why I'm feeling a little stubborn with this. I feel like I have never felt really bored of a manga in a very long time, and it really does make me sad because I love all the manga I purchased in my personal collection. It's hard, so I might not buy the physical copies anymore. I want to see if I could read it online and see how I feel after that. Oddly enough, it's actually becoming an anime, and it's coming out this year, which is even weird coincidence. And I might actually watch the anime too. I'm curious the direction of it going as well. This one is a big maybe. I may continue it, I may not, but I'll definitely put this in the back burner for now because I definitely focus other series in my collection. So I have read a total of 5 volume 1s. These were very good volume 1s that I have tried, like a few of them that I absolutely love, and then one particular one I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. But all of them are all different in their own way. And if I had to pick my favorite one, I have read of my volume 5s, and that's a very hard one. I would have to say definitely Oshinoko. That one was very fun and it was different. Thank you guys for watching. I'm planning to do this every once in a while. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.